Hi everyone, Paul Akers, and welcome back to the American Innovator. We leave Sydney, Australia, and we go to Christchurch, New Zealand. This is a southern island down where the southern Alps are. We get in our bus after spending a day in Christchurch, and we travel across land for almost 8 hours, and we go through some of the most spectacular scenery. This is called the Southern Alps. We wind through all the sheep and cattle farms. We see beautiful rock formations. I get epic photography everywhere I go. We had just a great time. We were on the road and we were seeing New Zealand like I never thought I would see New Zealand. Some of the passes are very treacherous, very difficult to navigate in the wintertime. You can only pass through these roads in the summertime. Then we stopped at a great brewery that used their kegs very creatively, like for stools and for urinals. These people are classic. And then back on the roads, so creative, one-lane bridges that the cars, the trains, the buses, everybody shares in New Zealand because there aren't a lot of people here. Only about 4.5 million people in this country the size of Japan. Then we finally got to our final destination, the Franz Joseph Glacier. Wow, was it beautiful. And what's incredible again is the weather. We went hiking up to this glacier. Normally it rains all the time. This is a temperate rainforest. And yes, we took a helicopter ride. Now we thought we got a great view when we hiked, but then our pilot, a young guy with lots of testosterone, man, he flew this helicopter like a fighter pilot. We were in close to the cliffs. We were over the edges. He was diving down. Every time I turned around, I was going, wow, this is incredible. We were in a Eurocopter, an amazing bird. I couldn't believe, though, how big the glacier was. It was huge. And then, surprise, surprise, we landed on the glacier with other helicopters. It was unbelievable. What an experience. And again, look at this weather. It's normally always raining and we had perfect weather. It was warm. We were up at like 8,000 feet. It was unbelievable. We took more pictures. We just couldn't believe it. We were like, this can't be happening. We can't have just landed on a glacier that normally it's always snowing and raining on. And here we have perfect weather. We just snapped picture after picture because we just said, this is like surreal. Once in 10 lifetimes, it seemed like everything lined up perfectly. And then as we got ready to load up, Ron said, Paul, you want the front seat? I said, heck yeah, Ron, you're amazing. Gave me the front seat. So what did I do? I got some pretty amazing footage right up front. And our pilot gave us a ride I will never forget. Fighter pilot style. Now watch this. We come up on the edge of this little cabin. So New Zealand is very famous for having lots of little outback cabins that you can use. And check out this one and check out the outhouse. Right up on the edge of this cliff. Goes in for a steep turn sideways. There it is. Wow. Pretty cool. New Zealand is awesome, and look at the size of this glacier and look at the way this pilot is flying. We are just having the time of our life. We are hooting and hollering. He's just giving us a ride and he's digging it because we're digging it. This is the way to live life, baby. Living large in New Zealand. Wow, so cool. We get back down to the Tasman Sea and back into town and we do a great landing. Perfect weather, perfect everything, perfect New Zealand. Baby, did we have a great time. And then back at the hotel, we had some of the Moai give us a great show and tell us all about their traditions and do some of their warrior dances and singing, and we just had a fun time with them. They were really, really cool people. And they do this shake dance where they shake their hands, and you know what? They said, Paul, could you get up here and work with us? Yes, of course. Look how good I did it. Look how fast I did it. Isn't that great? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Not. I sped it all up, but it's okay. It was the best I could do. And then they did the hoka, which is a warrior dance, and this is really pretty intimidating, and their soccer teams do this.
Hey, Paul Akers here. Whatever you do, make sure you come to New Zealand, Australia. We had an epic time down in Tasmania, Australia, up to the rainforest, and now to New Zealand, Abercrombie and Kent. What an experience. Landing on a glacier. Look at this. Who gets to do this stuff? Unbelievable. Life is grand.
So we left the Franz Joseph Glacier and now we go down to Milford Sound. This is down in Queensland, and man, you will not believe tomorrow's American Innovator.